We have found like the busiest yard sale. There's only one yard sale on this street and there's like 70,000 cars. So we're gonna go in here, see what the hype's about. That's a nice trash can. That's a nice trash can. Gotta roll stuff away. Oh, Bubba. Yeah, that's cool. It's $1. $2? Ooh. Oh yeah, I mean. What is that? Made in India. It's pretty cool. Oh, is that hammered?
Thank you.
How much is in this box? Son?
How much are these stuff over here?
Oh, that's $1.
$1? That's a brass. It's not old. But this is pretty nice. I really like this copper thing. I think it's really cool. Oh, look at that. Man, that thing is neat. That's a candle putter outer. It's actually pretty nice. Dude, my dad would be freaking out about this stuff. Bookends are only $5 each. It means $5 a set, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, not $5 each. Be.
Yes.
Have to make a little pile right there.
Absolutely. Somebody else. You won't get confused with the sugar, right?
Yeah, nah. Man, look at these. That thing is wild. Like little globes. These things are neat. That's like it's not brass, it's like a heavy composite. These are brass. Man, I think for like $5, can't go wrong. These things are cool. They're hollow. That's pretty cool though. These are all like name brand solid brass. Dude, my dad would buy all these. Man, look at that big tray. Dude, my dad was here, he'd be freaking out about all this stuff. There's some huge trays. Huge. That's a nice luggage set. We would look fancy walking in there.
We would look fancy.
That's fancy.
The whole set's $150.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot more if you buy it online, believe me.
I bet. Can't buy nothing for $150 nowadays.
I know.
You would look so fancy carrying that around. That's pretty good.
Very pretty.
So a lot of people ask, do I look up stuff right in front of the people when they tell me the price? I usually don't, but I do go inside the house real quick and take a look at that luggage. It was from Samantha Brown, and I was like, this stuff looks pretty good for $150. We'll go back to that in a little bit, but I do find some pretty cool stuff also inside the house.
Wasn't there
What's that? Look, so much steak knives. Who needs steak knives? Mad Hater. Man, look at all these salt and pepper shakers. $3 each. There's so much cool stuff here. So So as you can tell, the music is super loud in this garage, but man, there's so much cool things in here. If you're wondering, I do call Dad because I know he was out yard sailing this day, and I told him exactly where to. He hasn't been to this yard sale yet, and I was like, you need to get here, because right here I'm about to walk up on an entire cabinet of like copper stuff, and the prices weren't that bad. They were asking anywhere between $5 to $15. That second shelf I think was actually $10. Bottom shelf I think was $15, and then top shelf was $5, like per item. So that is a really good buy. I didn't buy any of the copper stuff. I don't know much about it. It was all still there, which I thought was pretty weird because the stuff really looked good. And then on the other side is some stuff that I buy. So right here is a cabinet full of just brass items. Not everything in here was brass. Some of it was like painted stuff that looked like brass. So they would paint something like this was metal, and then the top was actually not metal. And everything is actually fairly cheap. I think it was like right there it says this shelf is $5 a piece. I think the top shelf was $2 a piece, and then so on and so on. If something was more expensive, it would tell you exactly how much it was. But I do pick up I think 3 or 4 items. We're going to go over everything that I pick up at the end of the video. I think I did pretty good. I don't know much about this stuff. I know a lot of it's not super expensive, especially the newer stuff, but I do pick up some pretty cool stuff. One is sold actually for like $170, just one piece. Jeez. Yeah, but like right there, that's just for 2 pieces. And then that one, which I think is over there, went for $180. But that's these 3 went for $150. So yeah, so I don't know. It's a lot of pieces. How much did you say? $150. I think. You think it's a good deal? All right, I got tons of stuff. This was on the $2 shelf in the.
Sorry, I came up with $48.
$48. All right, that sounds good to me. Did you want to make an offer on the luggage? Or? All right, that was a lot of brass things. Now, they're not solid brass. They're actually hollow. But I think for less than 50 bucks, I think we did super good. My dad, I keep saying that, but my dad would be loving that yard sale. Tons of brass things.
Did you see the prices?
He told me 150.
Yeah.
Is that
For 150 for all of it?
That's it, yeah.
Gotcha.
Stuff in here, inside.
yeah, they definitely don't look used at all. Is this part of it too?
I think that was a $2 bag, or if you bought the whole set, you could have that.
Okay.
Yeah. 130?
130?
Yeah.
Can we meet at 130?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so you just made a deal for $130. I think that's a steal of a deal.
I
on
think so
It's
too.
called Samantha Brown
Uh-huh.
luggage. So I'm sweating because we parked about 7,000 miles away, and I bought a whole bunch of bookends. So we are 178 bucks in on that yard sale. So, and one of those pieces of luggages have sold for 170 bucks alone. So that's a really, I think it was this piece that went for 170. Ooh, real good.
Oh man, I can see us going to the Bahamas in this.
We're going to Paris.
Paris. Ooh, Paris. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean you have to go to the bathroom?
No, it says excuse me, please. I think.
Je m'appelle Juliano.
What does that mean?
My name is Julian.
Ah.
What a neat little yard sale. I think we did pretty good. I picked up most of the bookends. Dad also went and he said he picked up about $100 worth of the bigger brass things. I'm thinking like each one of these brass pieces, if it's the bookends or say this thing right here or this thing right here, I did an average price of $15. Some might go for more. This guy's actually pretty cool. He's a magnifying glass. I saw this one on Etsy for like $44. I don't know if it's gonna be 44 bucks, but so if you do $15, you got 15 pieces. That equals 212 bucks. So I think that's what we're probably gonna make on these. This little inkwell, I'm pretty sure. It's got the little glass thing in it. Closes real nice. And then this I thought was pretty cool. It's a little hammered copper thing. It's got like an animal on it. So I thought this was really, really cool. The steak knives are going to be ours. So I'm thinking we spent only $48 on all this, and we're gonna probably walk away with a little bit over 220 bucks. And that's really not a whole lot of listing, shipping. This stuff's easy to list, easy to ship. We'll get it out of here. But the other thing, definitely a little bit harder to ship. And that is the luggage. The luggage is really nice. Now, you saw the rolling luggage. There's 7 items we got for the luggage, and it's really nice. That's the name brand right there. And I looked it up. It might be from QVC. I'm not 100% sure. There is no damage on these. The insides are really nice. So we spent about $18.50 per item. So if this one $18.50, this one $18.50, I think that we're probably gonna get $50 a piece for them. I think that would probably be pretty reasonable. So you're making you know, a little bit of like 30 some dollars a bag. If you add it all up, that'd be 350 bucks. We paid 130. It's gonna be $200 in profit. I think that's super easy to list. The shipping might be a little bit harder for the bigger ones, or we might do local sales. So that, I think, was a really good buy. I think Kayla might keep one. I don't know. It's cool looking. It's a good looking luggage thing. Looks super fancy, right? So you ever go to those yard sales where you know somebody would love to be there? That is this yard sale for my dad. He's a big fan of anything shiny, and I walked in here and I was like, this is the most stuff I've ever seen. Very awesome yard sale for sure. They actually got an estate sale. I think they did it like maybe last week too, because there was other prices. Like this one has, these right here had a price of 20 bucks, and today they sold them for 5. So this is probably one of the cheapest estate sales I've been to in a really long time, but I thought that was cool. I think that they'll sell fast. And also with the luggage, so we are going to the 127 in Tennessee. We will be in Tennessee around, last year we did Chattanooga. This year I think we're a little bit further north of Chattanooga, but we'll be up and down like all through Tennessee at the 127. If you don't know what that is, it is a huge yard sale. We had a good time last year. We're going again this year. So if you see us, say hello. We cannot wait to meet a whole bunch of people. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and you know I will always get you on the next one.